Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another live episode of the O&G StrikeZone. Brian Fulford, Marcus Green, Kelvin Rozier. Brothers, it's good to see you. Kelvin all dressed up. What's going on, Kelvin?
It's a award show today. So I had to look the part. I almost went with the tux because I do have a FAMU tux now. But
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute. A FAMU tux. Please describe. And one day we have to see this. Please describe.
you'll see it sometime this fall.
You're gonna break it out this fall. Okay.
Yes.
Never worn before, or is this like
Never
something new?
never seen before.
Ooh, okay. All righty then. Well, want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us tonight. We are the O&G Strike Zone. Live watching us. Many of you are on the Black College Sports Network, whether it be on Facebook, on YouTube. Maybe you're watching us on Instagram. Could be also watching us on X slash also known as Twitter. We thank all of you for coming in, joining the show. Do us a favor on YouTube and Facebook. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you would. Get that thumbs up button hit early in the show, and go ahead and share the show. You know, we got a big show tonight. It's the votes are in, and we will share with you the names for the second annual O&G Awards. Thank you to everyone who voted. Great participation, great turnout from Rattler Nation. I won't say surprising, but definitely hearing from a lot of people. There were some tough categories, especially in the women's categories, man, because our women's teams were so successful. So amongst the coaches, the athletes, the teams, I mean, talk about some tough choices, man. And people were really engaged, and we really thank everybody for taking time out to vote. The 2023-24 Sports Administrator of the Year category, the nominees, great people, great contributions all
Absolutely.
year by Rhea Floyd, Joshua Padilla, Kerry Tullison. So this is the category that we're going to come up with now. And without further ado, let's go ahead and find out who the winner, the 2023-24 O&G Sports Administrator of the Year is. It's Mr. Joshua Padilla. Josh winning.
Hard to beat.
Winning the
He's hard to
sport.
beat.
Hard to beat. Second year in a row for Josh, and coming on the show now. Look who we got. It's none other than
What's
Josh
up, gentlemen?
Padilla.
How are you?
What's up, Josh?
How you doing?
Congratulations,
How y'all
sir.
doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot that, Rattler Nation views me, and not just me, but my staff, and more so all the students that work with me to help make FAMU Athletics look so good on social media and on the website and everything like that.
Yeah. Congratulations, Josh. As Kelvin said, man, you're a hard man to beat, man. Second year in a row, I think you won this. So congratulations.
Yes.
What's the summer like for you? I know it's a little busy right now. We got SWAC Media Day coming up, but you also there's a lot of content getting pushed out.
Yeah. So, we have Nick, my the full time or soon to be full time video person. He's working with some students to, go to football practices, basketball, men's and women's, because those are the three sports on campus right now. So we're working on that tomorrow morning. I'm actually traveling to Arlington for the Swingman Classic. So I'll be there covering the four gentlemen we have participating in the event. And then when they get back, Nick and I are driving to Birmingham for SWAC Media Days next week, and then right after SWAC Media Days, we go to Atlanta for MEAC SWAC press conference on Wednesday. So that's the immediate, next couple of days looks like.
Man, I should have caught a ride with you, Josh, because you got the exact schedule of places that either I will be at or planned on being at. So man, I should have caught a ride with y'all. God,
You
no.
still can. We're leaving at like 11 a.m. So
Hey,
Monday
what's I
morning.
ain't going to be. But yeah, I thank you to offer though. Anything you want to get in there quickly because we don't want to keep Josh for too long. Marcus or Kelvin, anything you want to jump in and ask Josh real quick while we got him?
Nothing to ask. Just to comment that you we really appreciate. I really appreciate you and your team and what they do. And this O&G award, the reason we do it, and I kind of been in those shoes before, and I know sometimes folks don't get the recognition and notice. You get the criticism, but you don't necessarily get the praise, right? So
Well,
we
I
just
will
we
say
want to,
my
yeah.
cut and paste skills have gotten better since I first arrived.
Yeah, so we really
Love you,
appreciate
Josh.
you, man, and everything you represent. You do it in the first class manner, great temperament, and you make us look damn good, man. So
Amen.
I
Amen to that.
appreciate
thank
it.
you.
I appreciate y'all. But just a couple of things that we do kind of have going on. Um, we are going to work on. Last year we did the road to the OBC. Going to do something similar like that again, set for MEAC SWAC challenge, and we're going to try to do some more uh, student athlete features. One person, drew a blank, but new player Caleb, men's basketball. He has a great story. His parents, you know, were FAMU alums, students. He was born while his parents were students at FAMU. So I mean, and he was a former top 100 player. So trying to do some more things like that this upcoming season.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome
Can't
stuff.
wait.
Well, again, Josh, congratulations, sports administrator of the year, second year in a row. Man, congratulations, thank you, and I will see you on the road. Safe travels to you guys going to Dallas, and we look forward to the content that you guys always push out. It is great to stay up to date with what's going on with our student athletes. So thank you and congratulations. All right.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Have a great evening, and I'll see
All right.
y'all in Birmingham.
Yes, sir. Yes, you
Yes.
will. All right.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences, which will ultimately result in growth for those organizations. In addition to being a certified constant contact specialist, my colleagues and I are also certified in John Maxwell Leadership Principles. We use these proven principles to conduct workshops, training, and private coaching sessions for individuals and companies looking to take things to the next level. Contact us to schedule a free consultation. Issues today, don't delay, call Cuvée.
As technology continues to bring changes to the world of education, it's time we also reimagine teacher professional development. Gone are the days of one-size-fits-all learning that can only be accessed at a specific time and place. The Stride PD Center is an on-demand library of mobile-friendly courses that allow educators to learn anytime and anywhere. Our dynamic courses provide bite-sized learning and help educators advance their knowledge while also gaining professional development hours. The best professional development plans are those that include a level of flexibility and choice for educators. Whether you're a teacher, school, or district, visit us today to take charge of your learning.
All right. Welcome back to the O&G Strike Zone. Brian, Marcus, Kelvin. Thank you to everybody joining in and watching the show. Thank you for everybody who voted in the 2024 O&G Awards. We got another category and another winner to announce. This was one of the hardest categories. I mean, look at these coaches.
Yeah.
Woo! I mean,
Awesome.
much.
All of them.
Hey, all five individual great coaches. Lots of debates. going on offline and online, trying to decide who you're gonna vote for. Uh, Man, this was tough, boy.
That's a tough one.
Oh
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
this is tough. All look, championship winning coaches, and if they not, they will be. I'm speaking it into existence, telling
Right.
y'all something, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's introduce the winner of the 2024 Women's Sport Coach of the Year is none other than is Coach Pressure. That's right, Coach Bridget Gordon. That's right, Coach Gordon, the winner of the Coach of the Year. And guess who's joining us? It's none other than Coach Pressure, Coach Gordon. What's up, Coach?
I'm just enjoying life. Just coming off a strike tour in Fort Lauderdale, and made it back home to see some of my young ladies on. Like I said, I'm enjoying life right now.
Hey,
Coach,
coach, I thought I was looking good,
I'm
but
telling you, look, that
I,
shirt,
th- I,
Coach.
I,
You got
I
to get
think
that
I think
shirt.
she,
What's
yeah,
that
I
shirt?
think she outdid me. Goodness, I got to have that.
I
Just
got
let me
one.
know what. Hey, just let me know what I got, what I owe you.
Okay.
Well, hey, congratulations, Coach, being recognized amongst, I mean, your peers there, all great coaches. Just talk a little bit about that season. If you can take a second and reflect on that first year. Obviously, you've got experience playing the game, teaching the game. And then to be in the one chair in the head spot, your first year. What was that experience like for you?
Whoa. Exciting, thrilling. That's why the name came up. Pressure. I was under a lot of pressure. Once again, reminding everybody. Was announced on the 28th of July. Took the job. First day on the job was August the 11th. First day of school was the 26th. Get shut down by Hurricane Adela. Start back up after new what was that? I can't think Labor Day, and never knew, never envisioned, never thought in my wildest dreams with so many losses I will accomplish so much. So that speaks a lot in
Yes.
itself, what I was able to do, and not just myself as a coach. I had a great supporting staff, and of course the young ladies had to buy in for this dream to come true. Going to the SWAC for the first time that we were in the SWAC, not the MEOT conference. So kudos to everybody. I didn't win this award by myself.
Marcus, Kelvin, anything you want to get in there with Coach?
So, coach, since we got you here, obviously, Rattler Nation has connected with you and your program, and really think highly of everything that's happened. This, what do we have in store? What's next?
I know that I have 8 new young ladies on my roster. And when I tell you that I'm excited, and I talked about it in Jacksonville, I talked about it in Davie, Florida last night. I'm going to talk about it in Chicago, my next stop on Friday. And I'm going to talk about it in Atlanta on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm super, super excited. I had the opportunity to recruit some great character young ladies. I call us now, we have a new name, the three
Okay.
B's:
Okay.
baller, brains, and beauty. And we
Woo!
Okay.
That's got some swag to it.
and got swag. Gotta have the swag now. Have to have the swag. So I'm super excited. Like I said, 8 young ladies. Have 14 scholarship young ladies and 3 walk-ons. And as I like to say, we in the kitchen. We cooking. We cooking. They working hard. They gelling. I decided to have them all stay on campus and phase so they can get together, build that chemistry, because it has to start that connection. That's the sisterhood that I've been talking about that I wanted to cultivate here at Florida A&M. And I tell you, it's so exciting. Every day in practice, when I walk on that court, practice start at 8, they there at 7:45 already getting it in. Some of them come at 7. I have young ladies calling me at 10:30 saying, Coach, can you open up the gym so I can get in? So I'm so excited to have basketball players with brains. So I'm super
Amen.
excited for this 24-25 season.
Ooh, get your season tickets.
Yeah,
Get your
amen. Amen.
tickets.
Get your season tickets. We got a SWAC schedule in which you have games on Thursday nights now. And then, of course, Saturday's double headers. That's going to be an exciting change, a great opportunity for the student body to come out and support, and the community as well, which I know is really big to you, Coach. I know that's huge.
Yeah, it's really huge. I wanna feel Lawson. I had the
Yeah.
experience at the University of Tennessee to play in front of sellout crowds, and I want that for my young ladies. They working hard. They deserve it. And we're here in the summer. We're getting out in the community. We're going around in the student body. We're here. And I didn't get this opportunity last year. And one thing people cannot say about me is that I do not work. Because I get out there and I work the ground. I get on the strike tours. I'm in the dorms. I'm meeting with Lauren, the new president. I'm meeting with everybody to get the word out about this exciting new team. And we want to fill the house starting on November the 4th against Howard. The SWAC MEAC Challenge is back. I want to fill the house. It's going to be Greek night. We playing Florida State this year. We playing the Gators again. We're
Woo!
going to we're going to play Georgia Tech on December the 1st, and better yet, at the Classic. When the game is over on the 23rd, stay in the house, stay in the area, and come see us play UCF, the Knights, on that Sunday at noon.
Woohoo!
That is awesome. Hey, that
All
that
right.
is awesome. That is
Yeah.
a great job, Coach, with the scheduling. We That is awesome. That is awesome. Marcus, give you a chance to get one question in there for Coach before we leave with her. But go
Y-
ahead.
Yes, you mentioned we have 8 new players. Have all 8 been announced yet, or are there a couple more that are still like pending?
We had one more. We had a commitment. If you follow my page on IG, had a commitment from a 6'6" transfer. So I'm super excited about this 6'6" transfer along with everybody else. So um, she'll be here in the fall. She's gonna sign, but she's committed to us. And once she commits, we'll announce them.
Okay. All right. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
all right, and of course, Coach talking about Zakiah Carter right there, 6'6" coming in. Yeah, that's awesome, Coach. That's awesome. Good stuff. Okay, well, Coach, we appreciate you taking time to come in and talk with us tonight and sharing some news and look, debuting the look, Coach. Everybody's hitting you up. They want the
Yeah.
hat. They want the hold on. Let me put that up there. Big feature again. They want the hat. They want the shirt. We can put
Got
that
it.
in the merchandise store. We need to make that happen. We need to make that happen.
Yes, and I can't, leave without saying thank you, fans. As you look, I mean, what we doing at Florida A&M, I like to say Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University. All the women coaches doing their things. We got coaches of the year, and we coming. We
Yes.
coming. We don't want to
Yes.
be left out. We told them we want to be the hype. We don't want to be a part of the hype. We want to be the hype. So we coming. We coming soon. We coming.
Hashtag
So
pressure is coming. That, as I like to say, hashtag pressure is coming. Let's go. Hey,
let's
Coach,
go.
thank you. God bless.
Thank
Be
you,
Thank
well.
you.
I
y'all,
can't wait to talk to
guys.
you again.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes,
Thank you,
thank you
Coach.
so. Okay, y'all have a good one.
You
All
too.
right.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentJAX.
The human voice has always connected audiences with experiences. Major brands all across America have trusted Kever's voice time and time again. Conversational, powerhouse, intelligent, and sincere. That's the voice you need for your creative marketing process. KEAVERSVOICE.com. Kever's Voice, Kever's Voice, KeversVoice.com. Always on, all the time.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him.
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
Greetings, I'm Kiana Watson. Hi, I'm Zoriana Hughes. Greetings, I'm Nia Morgan, and for all things FAMU Athletics, check out the O&G StrikeZone on Wednesdays at the Black College Sports Network. Go Rattlers!
What up, what up, what up to our softball team. Thank you, ladies. Always love the shout out. Softball team up for Team of the Year.
SWAC East champions.
Yeah, we'll debut or we'll get to their award here in just a moment. All right, let's go through. So the awards that we do already know of. Obviously, we know the Sports Admin of the Year. We know our Women's Sport Coach of the Year. Of course, Josh Padilla, Sports Admin of the Year. Coach Bridget Gordon, Women's Sport Coach of the Year. Let's get to a couple more categories, Kelvin, before we kind of do some Rattler Roundup notes. All right?
Let's do it.
Let's see. Let's go to, I think, this graphic. Let's go to Support Staff Person of the Year. There are the nominees you guys voted on. Cole Forney for Norris Hayes, Kenneth Lassiter, Donald Reed, and Dr. Garrison Roll.
Another loaded group, all worthy candidates. A bit of surprise on this one for me.
Really? I got I will share. I have a thought as to why our winner won, but I'll save it for later in the show. But without further ado, the winner, the 2024 O&G Award winner for the Support Staff Person of the Year is Cole Forney. Cole, the director of sports medicine for the, I think for the football team, men and women's basketball team. And you know, I think it goes without saying. I think you heard Coach Gordon. I think didn't she give a shout out to Forney earlier? Yeah, she did, if I recall. And so you know, shout out to him, and hopefully we can get Cole on the show here upcoming, because I know he's in the lab working with football probably early in the morning and then in the afternoons with the basketball programs. So congratulations to Cole Forney.
Well deserved, Cole. Congratulations.
Yeah. How about let's go to some assistant coaches. How about that? Let's go to some assistant coaches. Okay, next up. Next category, Women's Sport Assistant Coach of the Year.
Another surprise for me. Only because, you know, traditionally Rattler Nation reward championships. But you know, I have to say sometimes voting becomes a popularity versus for association. Not that any of these candidates are not worthy, but this went against what like last year's award.
Right.
Pretty much, if you was a champion, you won it. It didn't
Yeah.
quite go that way this time with voting.
Well, I think what I think I saw from the voting is that I was surprised, because I think when you hear your head coaches talk about the impact of their assistant coaches. And I think there were a couple candidates in here who I specifically recall on multiple occasions hearing the head coach talk about the importance of their assistant coaches. And I think that kind of stuff, Rattlers remember that kind of stuff. They remember that. So as you see Steve Canfield from volleyball. He won this award a year ago. Felicia Barnes of cheer and spirit. Adante Genie, a new coach in the program on FAMU with our women's basketball program. Tamika Kenshin of cross country and track, helping a big part of our women's successful track program. And then Coach Earl Wade with our tennis program. And so those were the nominees. And so the winner of our women's sport assistant coach of the year goes to Coach Adante Genie, women's basketball. So look at that. Women's basketball not only claimed the the uh the head coach of the year, but the assistant coach of the year. Woo! That tells you what kind of staff. Boy, shout out to Coach. Um, yeah. Somebody asked, is Coach from Quincy? Any thoughts? I don't know if Coach is from.
I mean, I know he's local, but I'm not sure because he went to Gobby here in Tallahassee in high
I
school.
do. Yeah, I remember that he did some time at coaching at Godby. Meredith called it, huh? All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go to the next category as we're in the assistant coaching category here. Let me see. I think I got the right slide. There we go. Our men's sports assistant coaches of the year, and I think obviously we've had an opportunity to talk to 4 out of the 5 here. I mean,
Yeah.
more. We've talked to these guys, so I mean, these are great coaches. You got
Yes.
some football coaches, Coach Henry, Coach Patterson, former defensive coordinator, Coach Smith, Smitty Rock. And then in baseball, we got Jeremiah McCullum and then Coach Brett Richardson. So I think Richardson is the only coach we haven't had a chance to talk to
Right.
on the
Right.
show. So
He'll be on.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I've reached out.
All right, so somebody know to that coach. Don't hold out on this coach. You got to make your debut. Come on in, come on in. It's a safe space.
Now I will say this one I think went as anticipated.
Yeah. This one I don't think was a surprise, and so it shouldn't have been. I didn't. I'm not gonna get into the. I know somebody may ask what are the percentages. I'm not gonna get into all that, but I don't. This was a good race, but like you said, I think this one kind of went to script. So the winner of the 2024 men's sport assistant coach of the year is
Smitty Rock.
Smitty Rock. That's right. Coach Ryan Smith.
Champion, #1 defense.
#1 defense in the nation, led the defense. Congratulations to Smitty Rock, Coach Smith, now at Murray State, leading that defensive squad. Nice job. Nice job. Congrats. Let's go to our athletes of the year, Kelvin. How about that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? All right. Athletes of the year. Loaded category here. One of the hardest categories, I think.
Absolutely.
You've got Libero of the Year, Brooke Hudson. SWAC MVP in basketball, Ariana Grizzle. Pitcher of the Year and Freshman of the Year, Zoriana Hughes. First team All SWAC from the #1 spot in Rebecca Gaines. And then you've got Brianna Brown Marshall, indoor and outdoor high jump champion and outdoor field performer of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That's loaded.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be fortunate to have this kind of category in future years, but I mean, this is a loaded field.
It is.
What you care to? I'm not gonna put you on the spot and say who'd you vote for, but what were your thoughts on this? What did it
So
what did it come down to for you?
I'm fine with who won it, and I really thought that person would win it, but I kind of go with the who the champions are. So I went with the track person because he was a champion twice.
Mm. I feel you, Kenya. Kenya says you go with that any, meeny, miny, mo. Kind of roll some dice. Just roll a dice, 1 to 5, and if you hit 6, roll again. I can see people doing that. That's okay. Well, let's go ahead and introduce the 2024 O&G Female Athlete of the Year, and it is Oh Canada. That's right. It is none other than Ariana Grizzle, the MVP, SWAC MVP. That's my MVP. We called it right here on the show.
Yeah.
Let people know. We let them know. Oh, but hold on, Kelvin. There's more. Hold on.
Thank you, O&G StrikeZone and Rattler Nation, for voting me Women's Athlete of the Year. I am honored to be named among such elite and accomplished athletes here at the best HBCU in the nation. It means so much to me that Rattler Nation thinks so highly of me, and the highest of 7 hills will always be home. Thank you to my teammates in Rattler Nation. Go Rattlers.
That's
That
what's
is
up.
awesome. Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah. Thank you, Ariana. That was good, Brian. You caught me off guard on that one.
I had to work on that. I told you I've been
That-
working on trying to get Ariana on the show. So I
yeah,
appreciate her taking a second to give us a shout out and to accept the award. That's awesome, man.
that is.
What a wonderful young lady. I'm glad
Yeah,
that she finished her career the way she did. She came to FAMU to finish it, and she finished it. She finished it right, man. What an awesome story. What an awesome journey for that
very
young
much.
lady.
Yes.
So good stuff. All right, let's go to the men's category, the male athlete of the year.
A little
Uh,
surprising.
we got a couple of football players in
Yeah.
Isaiah Major, defensive player of the year in the SWAC. Jeremy Musa, offensive player of the year in the SWAC. Caleb Granger he was the SWAC pitcher of the year. Ty Jackson, first team all SWAC and a part of the SWAC all tournament team. And then Marcus Taylor, who had the top score and leading FAMU to the PGA Works Collegiate Golf Tournament, winning an HBCU national champion, very much in the same fashion that his coach, Mike
Mhm.
Rice, did some 20 years ago. You said you were a little surprised at this one, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's introduce our male athlete of the year. He is. It is Marcus Taylor, the male athlete of the year, uh, helping to lead the golf program to an HBCU national championship. Um, what a year! What a year for
Hey,
Marcus.
just like I said, Rattler Nation put a big value on championships. That's usually who they go with. But to that point though, Coach Prussia, boy, Rattler Nation in love with her. She can influence. She influenced that whole category on the lady side. I'm just saying.
I mean, the
That's
coach of
that's
the
just
year,
yeah,
assistant coach of the year,
yeah,
and player,
yeah,
female athlete of the year. I mean, that's three categories
yeah.
coming out of the basketball program. That's huge.
Right.
That's
Yes.
huge. That's
Yes.
huge. That just tells you, I think, how Rattler Nation was so starved to see our women's basketball program have success, and then the type of people that influenced the warm feelings that Rattler Nation has. So good stuff. Good stuff.
But they went with a champion golfer, and I'm glad to see it. I'm happy to see that Rattler Nation. I think the O&G is doing this thing, but I'm proud. I'm very proud of what we do on here every Wednesday, man. To give this platform to give all our sports some love, man, and that's major for a golfer to win it over a national championship, two MVP football players. Rattler Nation is
come a long way. I feel like we've come a long way. They get diverse, right, exactly, yeah. We definitely are coming a long way. We are coming a long way. Okay, we're gonna take a short break, and then coming back, we're gonna announce the winner of not only our men's sport coach of the year, but the team of the year, men and women's, the moment of the year for the men's sport and women's sport. And then we'll announce the winners of the Kofi Hemingway Most Spirited Rattler Award. And I'm going to talk through this one, Kelvin, because, and I should have talked with you about this. And I know last year we had two recipients, if I'm not mistaken, correct? We had a male and a female last year, correct? I feel like we did. Do you recall?
Well, for the Kofi Award?
Yeah, for the Kofi Award.
I can't recall off the top of my head.
All right, I'm gonna have to do some digging. So I'm gonna dig real quick, see what I can find. I believe we did, but we'll announce the winner of that coming up after the break. Hang in there with us. You're watching the O&G StrikeZone right here on the Black College Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong.
Go get them.
It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm.
Hello, clean bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
At Hampton Law, our primary goal is to provide non-traditional yet effective solutions and redefine the approach to client legal concerns. As your trusted legal advisor, we believe in sophisticated, personalized services that eliminate the confusion and complexity sometimes associated with legal matters. Our high standard for client care and concern, coupled with our extensive legal knowledge and skills, make Hampton Law a resource focused on the protection of the client's interest and overall goals. We value our clients and truly enjoy working with them. Visit thamptonlaw.com to conveniently schedule an appointment online. Tamika Hampton Esquire, 1631 Rock Springs Road, Suite 336, Apopka, Florida, 407-494-1471. thamptonlaw.com.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
When it comes to professional learning, teachers deserve better. From the leader in online learning, Stride brings you the Stride Professional Development Center, an on-demand library of mobile-friendly courses that gives teachers choice and flexibility, allowing them to learn anytime and anywhere. Our dynamic courses provide bite-sized learning and help educators advance their knowledge while also gaining professional development hours. It's time you take charge of your learning. Visit us today to get started.
Welcome back to the O&G Strike Zone. All right, Kelvin. Let's do as hit the thumbs up and the like button. However you're watching the show. I'm going through the comments here. Let me see if I got any. Oh man, you're funny.
There you go.
Yeah, you're funny.
You miss your calling there when you should be a comedian.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Appreciate all you guys in the chats. Appreciate again. Tough. Appreciate all the votes. You guys did a great job on the voting. Most spirited. No, EA. Who's your vote? Who's your vote, EA? You tell us. Who's your most spirited award go to? I'm curious.
No, why did you open them cans of worms?
I know. I shouldn't have done that. All right. Let's do this. Let's go to this category here. Our women's sport most memorable moment. A lot of different options here. And I got to make sure I find this here. Okay. So, as you can see, some of the different categories that we have, the events that took place. You have the cross country team winning the SWAC championship. You got the indoor track team winning championship. You've got our women's basketball team, the shorthanded win against Bethune-Cookman to qualify for the SWAC tournament. The top three scorers had fouled out with 4 minutes to go in a tight ball game against Bethune. Winner, loser could have very well have been eliminated, although I think Bethune did get in as an 8 seed, but we might not have. We might not have based on like tiebreakers or something like that. So
yeah, I think we had to win to get in.
We had to win to get in.
Yeah.
Volleyball's championship match against Jackson State went 5 sets. The outdoor track program, that last day, Saturday, what an amazing race. We were in first place with like 3 events to go. Ended up in second. Tennis, the championship match against Alabama State went to the last match, pretty much the last set of the last match. And we almost took that one home. Softball getting a win on the first game on Veronica Wiggins Field against Jacksonville University. The bowling team controversy, it was ugly, but a memorable moment nonetheless. And then the softball team stealing a win in game 1 of the SWAC tournament that sort of pushed them towards getting to the SWAC championship game. What did you vote for this one?
The one that won.
I did too.
It was hard not to.
It was hard not to. So I don't have any fancy. Sadly, I'm slipping on this one, Kelvin. I don't have any fancy graphics for this one, but the winner of the women's sport memorable moment was. Let me double check my notes. Make sure I got it right. Yes, okay. It was the women's basketball game winning shorthanded against Bethune-Cookman. We had lost our top 3 scorers due to foul trouble, including Grizzle, Olivia Delancey, and I think, was it Hendricks who was the 3rd scorer in that game?
And I think we lost Grizzle like in the 3rd quarter.
No, Grizzle went out in the 4th. It was Delancey that we lost in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we lost one. We lost one. We lost one in the third. We lost one early in the fourth,
Yep.
and then we lost the last one. With about 4 minutes left.
Right. And when Grizzle fouled out, it was like, oh my God, who how are we gonna win this game? But man, they found a way. They got stops and they got a couple of buckets, some timely buckets, but that was a game. And it was for me, it was tough between that and the softball stealing a win. That was a great pitching game that came down to the last at bat. Um, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. But again, just
Hey, the fact that it got us to the SWAC championship for the first time ever. I mean, the tournament, right? And it was against Bethune Cookman. It just it gave us the edge.
Yeah. Edwin Moore said he watched it. Gail was there. What a great game. So another category 1 for the women's basketball program.
Yeah. Dominate.
That's dominant. That's dominant. Congratulations. Okay. The moments for the men's sport, most memorable moments. You got a few football ones in there. You've got the football team winning the Celebration Bowl with a fourth quarter rally. You've got the Southern game, the fourth quarter lights out standoff and the victory. You've got the football team hosting the SWAC championship at Bragg for the first time. You've got the season opening kickoff in the Orange Blossom Classic, return for a touchdown by Marcus Riley. Sadly, you've got the Coach Simmons resignation. And then you've also got the attempted hiring of another coach and how that all played out. And then you've got golf, and then the golf program winning the HBCU National Championship. I've been vocal about where my thoughts were. What were your thoughts on this category?
Well, it was a great. It was a couple of them I was torn between, and I'll be honest, they both were football. The Riley return was definitely memorable. Opening kickoff for a touchdown for sure. But ultimately, what I voted for and what I thought would won. And it goes back to we value championships.
We do. And the winner. It sucks. All this work I did. I didn't make any graphics for this. So anyway, but the the winner of the men's sport memorable moment was the fourth quarter rally in the Celebration Bowl to win the Celebration Bowl and to claim the undisputed HBCU National Championship. That was voted on as the memorable moment and very well deserving. I could have understood FAMU folks going the opposite direction and start with the opening kickoff. I like that because historically that had never happened. And all of the pain and anguish that we had suffered in that game the previous 2 years, and for the opening play to get a touchdown from Marcus Riley, a transfer from the school down south. What? Oh my God.
It was memorable.
That was memorable. But so congratulations to the football program on that one. So, okay. Let's go back to what I teased out of the break. The men's sport coach of the year. Champions, all of them. Coach Willie Simmons, Coach Preston Mike Rice, Coach Jamie Shute, all champions. I mean, it's a hard one.
Yep, all champions.
It's a hard one. How'd you handicap this one? Where'd you think this would go?
I mean, all are deserving, but I'll just say this. You know what is the most popular sport? Everybody on this broadcast know what's the most popular sport at FAMU. Well, we talk the most trash.
All right. Well said. Okay. So, without further ado, the winner of the 2024 Men's Sport Coach of the Year. I got to find the right graphic here. Sorry. All right. The winner of the 2024 Men's Sport Coach of the Year is Coach Willie Simmons. That's right. Oh, but wait, Kelvin, there's more.
I know that was coming.
Nation, got a great surprise for you. Joining me right here live is none other than our head coach. Always will be our head coach, Coach Willie Simmons. Coach Willie Simmons. Coach, how you doing, man? Congratulations on winning our O&G award for head coach of the year, the program winning team of the year, and also for the moment of the year. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing well, and just honored and blessed to receive this prestigious award. And 2023 was a magical year, and just glad that we're able to add to the rich history and legacy that is Florida A&M and Florida A&M football.
Coach, what an amazing year. Obviously, first off, how are you doing? I mean, we haven't had a chance to talk to you over the past 6 months. Been a lot of changes, a lot of things going on in your life with your job, obviously, new job. So just kind of give people an update on how you and the family are doing, if you would.
Well, we're doing well. We're in transition. Obviously, family is transitioning here. They've been here for about 3.5 weeks now. We're still moving. U-Hauls, a couple of U-Haul drives, a couple of packaging companies, and so packing companies rather. And we're just enjoying the move, enjoying the transition. Duke has been amazing for me personally and professionally. I'm really enjoying this experience, learning a lot. Trying to keep up with Florida A&M as much as possible. Still a lot of players there that I coach, a lot of coaches that we built a great championship program there with, and even fans and administrators. So just Rattlers, FAMU's in my blood, and I think everyone who's ever met me knows that. It's in my wife's blood, and we're always indebted to that place for what it's done for our family. But enjoying this new move and looking forward to what's next on the horizon.
Well, Coach, hey, one of the pleasures over the past 6 months, obviously also assistant coach Ryan Smith was named our O&G Awards Men's Sport Assistant Coach of the Year. To no surprise, I mean, football just kind of runs away with practically most of the awards. And as we've talked to various coaches, current Coach Colsey, we've talked to Coach Henry, Coach Patterson, and players, the foundation that you have set forth for FAMU football is so rewarding. If you would just kind of talk about just how the process of laying that down and what that means when you see, obviously we haven't played any games yet, but it feels good to say there are successful people, coaches and players in a position to be successful. What does that mean to you?
Well, it means that we accomplished, what we set out to do when we got there 6 years ago. I came to Florida A&M with the sole purpose of restoring that rich, championship tradition that I grew up knowing about. And I knew it was going to take a lot of hard work. It was going to take me surrounding myself with phenomenal coaches, great players, and having an administration that's on board. And of course, I knew the fan base was always on board. They've always been amazing. And it all came together, and I've had a couple of opportunities to transition throughout those 6 years there. It wasn't the right time at some of the other times. And I vividly remember a conversation I had with previous AD Courtney Gaucher, previous NAA president, Colonel Greg Clark, and Kevin Lawson. And I said, when it's time for me to leave, which it will be at some point, my goal is that the program is on good footing, that whoever takes it over is not walking into a rebuild, much like I did. And I feel with everything in my fiber that we've accomplished that I feel Coach Cozy has walked into a phenomenal situation. The foundation has been set, and it's not only because of me; it's because of the people that I mentioned earlier. But I think he's walking into a great situation. I think the players there understand what it takes. I think the tradition has been restored, and people that walk into their locker room for the first time will understand that they're part of something special. And so, there were a lot of questions about why I left or why this time and not previous times. But I felt that I left the program in a position where success can be sustained, and no pressure on Cozy. Obviously, he's got to go in and put his own spin on the program. But I don't think that there are a lot of parts that need to be changed. Obviously, he'll put his own blueprint on the program, but a lot of the basic things that it takes to be a championship program are already there, and I look forward to seeing what those guys can do moving forward.
Coach, I think there is no greater um, acknowledgement, or I guess recognition of the work you did when you can leave a place better than when you got it. I think that is I think for any coaches, whether it's me down at the high school level or other people in college and pros or whatever, any organization, when you can leave it in a better place than when you got it, I think that's a testament to the leadership starting at the head coach. So I think on behalf of all of the people that watch our show, the family, Rattler Nation. Thank you for doing that, and that's a testament to you. Before I let you go, I got to ask you. Obviously, one of the moments of the year was as voted on by everybody, was the fourth quarter comeback. But for me personally, Coach, it was the opening game. The opening play was my play of the year. When you think back on the season, you from the first play to the last, uh, is there a moment that really like gives you goosebumps when you think about it, or just maybe reflect back on a play or a situation or something that you can from the past season?
Well, I'll tell you what, you couldn't have written a better script than last season. You open the season with the kickoff return for a touchdown, and you end the season with a flea flicker for a touchdown that wins the national championship, and then a big interception by Isaiah Major, obviously. But I think those two moments really culminate just what a magical season 2023 was for this football program. I mean, there were so many high points, so many outstanding moments, individual plays. We had both players of the year in the conference, Jeremy Musa and Isaiah Major. Had a top 5 defense in the country. Had one of the best kickers in America. And so again, I took my hat to everyone who had a hand in making this season what it was. And there are a lot of unsung heroes. Obviously, I get a lot of the credit being the head coach, and that's understandable. But when you talk about the 10 phenomenal assistant coaches that I had, not just Coach Smith, but the guys that you mentioned, Joe Henry, Antonio Carter, Marcus Wyndham, Casey Warman, James Spady on the defensive side, Milton Patterson, Pat Watkins, James Cozy, Devon Morgan. Those guys, along with Coach Smith, did an amazing job. I mean, Cole Forney, the strength conditioning coach, we didn't lose a fourth quarter all season, not even against South Florida, the one game that we did drop. So when you look at the conditioning level of our players, you look at the health of our guys, Maddie with the nutrition, Donald in the equipment room. I mean, we're still voted best uniforms every year, and understanding the guys coming out dripped out, feeling good about what they're wearing. Again, the training room, uh, the video department. Just again, a lot of the people that would never hear their name called, um, that are really critical parts of this entire organization. And so just to be able to be surrounded by so many people who were committed to the excellence of our student athletes is what really made the year stand out. Again, the moments, that's not what I remember, in 5 years, in 10 years. The kickoff return was huge by Marcus Riley. Being a transfer, being a Tallahassee kid coming over from the school down south. The trick play at the end of the Celebration Bowl. Those will be moments that people talk about, but I will remember forever the people that made the year what it is or what it was for us, and that's what makes FAMU special. It's always been the people. That's what will continue to make FAMU special, is the people. That's just something that, again, that I'm looking forward to seeing. And so I'm extremely humbled. Again, it's probably the last award that I received from that season, because I've received a lot. But again, I'm just so thankful. Thankful to the 220 quarterback club. God rest his soul, Eddie Jackson. What he meant to the program. That can't be understated. So if there's an MVP, it's Eddie Jackson, no question about it. The contributions that he made, the nutrition, the cooling station, everything that we had that they were able to provide for us to go on the field every Saturday and not worry about anything. Just go play loose and play football. That's something that, again, I'm extremely grateful for. The boosters, Rattler, the Rattler Elf Club, the NAA, their contributions, and then again our administration, and so as always, there are a lot of things that people can say negatively about Florida A&M, because it's just the rabid fan base that we have, the passionate people that we have. We have a saying here that the root word of suffer, not root word, but I guess the origin of passion, I'm sorry, means to suffer with. And Rattler Nation's passionate about their university, about their athletic programs. And so we have to be willing to suffer with together, in tough times. And that's what I was saying when the dark clouds arise. It's so prominent there. So again, I don't want to, like I did for the last 6 years, I don't want to take any undue attention away from the people that really made this thing go. I set a directive, and I'm blessed that the people that were under me followed that directive every single day. That's all I did. I just tried to be a supportive leader. I tried to lead by example. I tried to let people do their jobs, and I'm blessed, and the players are fortunate that people did their jobs at the highest level, and that's why you see people transition on to quote unquote bigger schools like Devin Rispers, like Ryan Smith, Troy Johnson, those individuals, and they've earned it. And Devon Morgan going to be a head football coach of his own now. So again, just thankful to Rattler Nation. I can't say enough what, again, this place means to me, to my family, and I'm honored to receive this award. And you haven't heard the last of Willie Simmons. I'll be close by. I'll be following games, and if I can, looking at our schedule, I may even try to make one or two. But we're going to support financially, my wife and I, and we're going to continue to make sure that Florida A&M is the pinnacle of not only HBCU football, but Division I FCS football as well.
Well, Coach, you said it. You said it right there. I will just say, on behalf of the O&G StrikeZone, the Black College Sports Network, myself, Roy Evans, Kelvin Rozier, Marcus Green, even God rest his soul, the late Kofi Hemingway, you have meant a lot to our family, our productions, our shows. And it's been a pleasure to talk with you every time we get a chance to get information, to get insight. So we thank you sincerely for being a friend of the O&G. And we wish you nothing but great success. And we look forward to seeing you doing great things at Duke and even in the future. So with that, sir, I say thank you. God bless you, you and your family, the kids. Be well, and God bless you guys.
Thanks, Brian. Really appreciate it. Strike again.
That's our coach. That's our coach.
Yeah. Yeah. He dropped the mic with that response, man. He was on point. And him giving, credit and kudos to his staff, support staff, and assistant coaches and all that, man. That makes that separate coach from other people, right? He's accomplished a lot, and he's done well, and he's doing well. But he lifts people up with him, right? He brings people up with him. You look at tree, he's developing. He got people in the pros. So yeah, man. That was awesome, man. You did a great job. And thank you, Coach Simmons.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Very cool of him. Again, he was in the middle of packing and movers, and for him to take time out, that I'm telling you, man, that makes that's why we do this. I mean, I think I speak for Kelvin and Marcus. That's why we do this, man. To have the opportunity to to connect with our coaches and to hear them and to hear their passion, and this is why you support, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, when we implore you to become a member of the boosters, when we tell you to go to the strike tour, when we tell you to go to the kickoff luncheon, your dollars, your support is going to it's going behind great people. And there are a lot of great coaches. A lot of great coaches. So cool stuff. Let's finish up with the last couple of awards. Our team of the year and the Kofi Hemingway Spirited Rattler Awards, our men and women's award. Nominees for the Women's Sport Team of the Year.
Oof.
Yeah. Our volleyball team, cross country team, indoor track, softball, tennis, and the 4x400 outdoor relay team that won gold first place at the SWAC outdoor tournament. Kelvin, any thoughts?
I forgot who won this one, so I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be surprised when I see it. But I know for me, again, I value championship, so uh, I went with I personally went with cross country because it was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We had no idea that that championship was going to happen.
Yeah. Damn, I'm trying to remember who. I don't even remember who I voted for, to be honest with you. I don't even want to lie to you. So, okay. So, without further ado, and this was a close. This was close. This because that's a tough category, and I will admit I'm surprised, but when you think about it in its entirety, I I'm not. I'm not. I guess I'm gonna say it that way. Um, the 2024 Women's Sport Team of the Year is our FAMU softball team, Coach P, Coach Patterson, the SWAC East Division champs, the one seed in the SWAC tournament, advanced to the championship this past year. Congratulations to Coach Camise Patterson, our softball team, on winning, being recognized as the team of the year. Wow.
Very deserving.
Close votes too. Close
Yeah,
votes.
it was. I remember it was close. It was a couple
Yeah.
of them that had 30 some percent. Right.
Oh yeah. It was close. But yeah. So
Hey,
definitely.
hey, let me say this. He always cracking jokes on everybody else. Edward Moore, start lusting over our coaches.
Yeah. No, you can't have. No, you can't have. No, no. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to. Oh, okay. I was trying to sit there trying to figure out who he was. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I had to go back and look at the tweets and figure out who he was talking about. Edwin Moore. He like what he likes. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. Okay. Our men's sport team of the year came down much like the head coach award, came down to three sports: football, baseball, and golf. And I think if you kind of know how the show has been rolling with the awards, you can probably
This, this,
figure
this is
this
a
one
layup.
layup. This one's a layup. This one's a layup. Our 2024 Men's Sport Team of the Year, FAMU football. That's right. FAMU football. Taking care of business. SWAC East Division champs. SWAC football champs. Celebration Bowl champs. Undisputed HBCU football national champs. I mean, that's the big four. That's the big four getting it done. And they took home an offensive and defensive player of the year in the conference as well.
Yep.
And coach of the year. I'm sorry.
Coach of the year. That's right.
And coach of the year. Yeah. So, I mean, it's one of those magical seasons that nobody will ever forget.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll end the show with the. Now it's funny, the second annual Kofi Hemingway Most Spirited Rattler Award is a write-in. We've got all kinds of names, contributors, alumni, student athletes. But usually when you get the kind of response that we get when we do this, you get a couple of names that sort of stand out. And as we did last year, we have, and that's funny, Kelvin. I didn't put in the thing. I didn't say, "Hey, vote for one man, one woman."
Right.
Did we? No, we just said vote for one. But it always kind of works out as it did last year and this year that you get two individuals, one male, one female, that stand
Amazing.
out.
Amazing people.
It is, and I think that's what this speaks to. The people who voted. This is the category that speaks to uh, these people being recognized by their peers because
Let me ask a question. Did you tip your hand? Did you tell one person?
I did
Do
not.
they know?
No.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see this.
Now you've seen the script, right?
Well, evidently I must have missed something.
So hold on. When you said if I tip my hand, see, we do a male and a female student athlete. Should I do the third one that's there? If you look at the script, should I do the third one? And see, we're taking you. This is behind the scenes, so you guys who are watching, like, what are they talking about? Ooh, what are they talking about? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you looking at it? You see our man, you see our male, our female nominees, and then you see the third. I don't know if we did that last year. Is that what you were talking about when you said, did I tip my hand? We're talking in code right now, folks. That's all right. You're getting behind the scenes look here as Kelvin and I discuss something that we should have probably talked about in the pre-show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I say go for it.
On the fly, we're gonna go for it.
On the fly.
So all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to.
I like that. Again, over the hundreds of people who voted, three names stood out: one male student athlete, one female student athlete, and an alum. That's right. And I think this is the first time that we did this. Last year we only did student athletes, but I think in the future we may kind of keep with this theme and recognizing not only an alumni
It's named after Kofi. We have to.
It's named after Kofi, exactly. Okay, so our female winner of the Kofi Hemingway Most Spirited Rattler Award is women's basketball player Ariana Grizzle. Congratulations to Ariana. Again, a write-in category. So that tells you the spirit and embodiment of and character that her peers have for her. Awesome. Our male athlete is from our golf team, Marcus Taylor. So, congratulations to Marcus. Congratulations to Ariana and Marcus. Not only
Yes.
athletes of the year, but also bringing home the Kofi Hemingway Spirited Rattler Award. That's a nice double double there for each of them. And again, writing category speaks to um, those individuals. And again, I can't wait till we can actually get Ariana and get Marcus Taylor on the show. And the new category for this year is our alumni category. And this one goes to someone who has been on the show, been a loyal supporter since day one. Uh,
Got a
Miss,
campaign. Yeah,
what do you
have a
say?
campaign. Yeah, have a campaign that has been led and raised funds for not just athletics actually, but for the university.
Right, right. And the Kofi Hemingway Award, as voted on by Rattler Nation, our alumni representative, Kenya
Female.
Sykes. Kenya Sykes, Miss Kenya Sykes. So I know she's in the chats. She's watching. So Kenya, we say congratulations to you on winning the first Kofi Hemingway Spirited Alumni Rattler Award. So that is that's quite an honor that you were selected by the voters. And so yeah. So
Hmm.
again, Ariana Grizzle, Marcus Taylor, Kenya Sykes, congratulations, congratulations. Um, yeah.
We got a special recognition one too.
Um, present that one.
You the one that suggested it. uh uh we watched this organization come back today.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm speaking of course, no other than the great, the late great Eddie Jackson from the 220 Club. Everybody know his accomplishments and 58 years at FAMU total. And he literally on the way out, was still making sure FAMU athletics was taken care of, even when he wasn't at his strongest. So so Kenya and Eddie, you know, with their fundraising initiatives and what they do, and again, they weren't getting paid. They're not getting paid to do this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but they about it. They serious about being a rattler, and
Mm-hmm.
and because of their passion, it's hard not to be passionate with them. When
Right.
they ask, people support, right? People give because it's them, and that says something about of course, Kenya and Mr. Jackson, man, and what people think of. You got to remember this, like Brian said, this was right in. These
Yeah.
were what Rattler Nation is saying. So just keep it up. You are appreciated. You are loved by Rattler Nation at large.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Appreciate all of you guys online recognizing caught Kenya by surprise. Gotcha, Kenya. Gotcha, Kenya. Definitely, definitely. Well, if there's a few tears, is we appreciate you. And again, we'll set up a time and bring you on and give you a chance to do an acceptance speech there, Kenya. But again, thank you to you, thank you to the late Eddie Jackson, and I think that's why we wanted to kind of do this way. So I think we'll definitely kind of keep this tradition going forward of recognizing our
Absolutely.
alumni going forward and so
Not
kind of keep that.
they're
in the
not
spirit.
two better. There are not two better people in Rattler Nation to represent the Kofi Hemingway Spirit
Yes.
Award.
Well
They
said.
represent it to the fullest.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Thank you guys for sticking around. Any parts that you missed, you can always pick it up on YouTube, or you can go download the BCSN Pod Zone everywhere you listen to podcasts: Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple or Google Podcast, all of those great locations. Go download, subscribe, rate, and review the podcast, BCSN Pod Zone. Thank you again, everybody, for watching the show. Yes, next year, I guess I will have to be suited up. Kelvin has set the standard now when we do the show. So do the O&G Awards. So I have to get suited up next year. Thanks, Kelvin. Thanks.
Hey, anytime, man. Anytime.
For Marcus Green, Kelvin Rojon, Brian Fulford, thank you for watching tonight. God bless. Be well. Bangs up. Strike, strike, strike again, Rattlers. Be well, be safe, and we'll see you soon.